Hi, my name is David Andrews, and today I'm going to reveal the two deadliest diabetes lies told by doctors, pharmaceutical companies, and those so-called experts. You'll see how the one man responsible for 90% of these diabetes lies was recently arrested for medical fraud. But the diabetes industry keeps selling you his fake research. Today, I'll prove once and for all how everything you've been taught about managing diabetes is dead wrong. I'll tell you how to know if your doctor's been lying to you, and I'll reveal the scientifically proven pancreas jumpstart technique which forces your pancreas to start producing insulin again, reversing your type 2 diabetes in as little as 11 days. It's based on medical research at Newcastle University in England, and it's already been proven to work in multiple studies and used successfully by over 38,317 people. And you can start using the pancreas jumpstart technique and start reversing your diabetes today, all with low-cost foods that you can pick up at any grocery store. But I'll warn you, the $245 billion diabetes industry, they're furious that you're watching this presentation right now. They want to keep you on diabetes life support, robbing you blind with their criminally priced insulin shots and oral medications, which don't fix your diabetes and come packed with painful side effects. The liars and thieves in the diabetes industry, they don't want you to know about this breakthrough three-step method to easily destroy your diabetes. And they don't want you to see the science and research that prove this method works. Because once you know these secrets, you can completely and permanently reverse your type 2 diabetes or pre-diabetes in as little as 11 days. Hey, it doesn't matter how long you've had the disease. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter if your blood sugar levels are sky high. With the Pancreas Jumpstart, you'll be free from annoying insulin shots and painful finger pricks. You'll say goodbye to useless medicines that make you feel sick, gain weight, and increase your risk of heart attack. You'll stop worrying about risky surgeries, amputations, and early death. There'll be no more fear of painful, tingling neuropathy in your feet and hands and everywhere else in your body. You'll remove the stress of wondering when your vision will completely fail and you're blind for the rest of your life. You can break the chains of always watching what you eat, always checking your blood sugar, and always feel like a burden on your family and friends. You'll feel full of energy. You'll be able to eat your favorite foods again. You'll be able to go anywhere and finally feel free again. Just like Andrew from Battleground, Washington, who said, "Your presentation showed me that the solution to my diabetes was easier than I ever imagined, and you had the science to back it up. I thought I'd be stuck with diabetes forever, but now I've been diabetes-free almost 18 months. My doctor was shocked when I told him that I didn't need my insulin shots anymore. He had to test my blood sugar himself just to believe it. The best part is, the steps I learned in this presentation reversed my diabetes in just 10 days. And Doug from Salt Lake City, Utah, who said, "I tried those fake cure diabetes programs, and they were just big bottles of snake oil, almost as bad as the diabetes pharmaceutical industry keeping me sick so they can keep taking my money. I'm so glad I found a real way to reverse my type 2 diabetes. It's not untested junk science. It's real, proven, practical ways to get your body to regulate your blood sugar again. I'm living proof that it works. I haven't needed diabetes medication for over 6 months. Everybody with type 2 diabetes needs to watch this video right now so they can reverse their diabetes in just 2 weeks. Listen, it's not your fault you have this disease, and it's not an issue of skinny or fat. All you have to do is reprogram your body to start regulating blood sugar." The answer for everyone with type 2 diabetes. It's their key to freedom. We could both feel how big this was. We knew the diabetes industry would try to shut us down. We were determined to share the truth. We called it the three-step diabetes destroyer and started sharing it over the internet. Soon over 38,000 people had used it, and it was working. This simple system was saving lives and giving people hope again. The group of people who know the truth about diabetes was growing. Now, if you've watched this far, then I think you're ready to be part of this exclusive group of people. I want you to have your very own copy of this system. I want you to be one of the few who knows how to destroy your diabetes. So first, let me show you what's inside. We divided the system into 4 modules: an introduction to the truth about diabetes, and then 1 module for each of the 3 steps. Let me take a second to show you what's inside each module. Module 1 is called What Your Doctor Doesn't Want You to Know About Your Type 2 Diabetes and Pre-Diabetes. In this section, you'll find out the real cause behind your diabetes and how easy it is to fix it. You'll learn the 2 glucose glitches causing your blood sugar levels to go crazy, and you'll get the truth about how to switch them off. You'll get an insider's report on how diabetes drugs make your disease worse, not better. And you'll be able to spot any diabetes lies that your doctor tries to tell you. Once you understand how diabetes isn't your fault and you see what's really causing it, you'll be ready to move on and start dealing with the problem. Your first step will be step number 1, the Jumpstart Your Insulin Factory Temporary Meal Plan. In this module, I'll walk you through a temporary meal plan that fills your body with the exact nutrients you need to jumpstart your pancreas, which is like a little insulin factory in your body, into producing enough insulin again. You'll learn the exact combination of foods that'll jam-pack your pancreas with the nutrients it needs to start producing insulin again. You'll get step-by-step instructions on how to use this temporary meal plan to effortlessly kickstart your diabetes reversal. If you can say no to pizza and donuts for just a few days, you can do this. Plus, you'll be able to throw away your overpriced drugs or insulin shots because you'll teach your body to regulate blood sugar on its own. Once your pancreas is pumping out insulin, you need to get the rest of your body to start absorbing it again. That's why next up is step number 2, the natural trick to amp up your metabolism. Like I mentioned, when you increase your metabolism, you increase your body's insulin absorption rate. As your insulin absorption rate goes up, your diabetes disappears. So in this module, you'll learn my favorite 30-second workout to keep your metabolism burning strong all day. Plus, you'll find out the 3 metabolism-boosting berries. Just add a handful to your meals, and your metabolism will kick into overdrive. Oh, and best of all, while these tricks are increasing your insulin absorption rate, they're also melting away fat, giving you more energy, and lowering your risk of heart disease. These metabolism-boosting tricks alone could change your life. But I'm giving you more than that, because you don't just want to say goodbye to diabetes. You want to say goodbye now, and you want to say goodbye forever. Here's the key. It's not just about what you eat. It's about when you eat it. So your last step is step number 3. Time your meals to finish off your diabetes. In this module, I'll show you the precise schedule of when to eat which foods to keep your blood sugar as regular as clockwork. I'll show you the breakfast secret, the one key element that should be part of your breakfast every day. It tastes great and sets you up to keep your blood sugar balanced all day long. You'll find out the exact number of hours you should wait between meals, and you'll learn 3 diabetes-destroying snacks for when you need something to hold you over. Plus, have you ever wondered how close to bedtime it's okay to eat? 30 minutes, 2 hours? You get it wrong and you could wake up with out-of-control blood sugar. But get it right, and you won't have to think twice about your diabetes for the rest of the day. In this module, you'll find out exactly how long before bed to stop eating. With this 3-step diabetes destroyer, you can say goodbye to a life full of frustration and fear, and you can start enjoying freedom from diabetes. I want to send you the 3-step diabetes destroyer right now. I want you to ask yourself, what would it be worth to never again have to deal with annoying shots and finger pricks? What would it be worth to stop worrying about risky surgeries, amputations, and an early death? What would it be worth to suddenly have a whole world open up to you? Finally be able to eat your favorite foods, have the energy to go out with friends or go on vacation, and never worry about everyone thinking you're a burden? What would it be worth to destroy your diabetes? Remember, we're talking about a longer life and being able to enjoy it, all with 3 easy steps that you can start right now. You'd probably pay every cent you had, wouldn't you? That's what our successful client Jared said. He said this system would be worth at least $1,000, especially since it could save you hundreds of thousands of dollars in medication and surgery that you won't need down the road. But I know times have been tough. I know what it's like to deal with type 2 diabetes, and it makes your whole life difficult. I don't want anyone to stay stuck with this disease. I want everyone to have the chance to destroy their diabetes. That's why I'm not asking for $1,000. I'm not asking for $500 or even $100. Hey, not even $50. You can start reversing your diabetes right now for only $37. Imagine, you'll finally be able to throw away your diabetes medication and feel in control of your life again. It's time to be free of diabetes. Click the button below to add the 3-step diabetes destroyer to your cart right now. You'll get instant access to the PDF version of the system so you can read it on your computer, tablet, or smartphone, or print it out and read it anywhere. Check out what people have already experienced with the 3-step diabetes destroyer. Travis from Charlotte, North Carolina said, "The diabetes destroyer saved my life. My health was getting worse and worse, and it seemed like my diabetes medication wasn't doing anything. When my doctor started warning me about amputating my foot, I knew I had to make a change. That's when I found Diabetes Destroyer. I followed the 3 simple steps, and all of a sudden I had the energy I needed again. I went back to my doctor a few weeks later, and he was shocked at how healthy I was. I haven't needed my diabetes medication for months. Kelly from Sacramento, California said, "I've had type 2 diabetes for years. I was constantly worried about my blood sugar levels. I never had any energy, and I always had to be careful about what I ate. No matter what I did, I couldn't get my diabetes under control. I felt trapped, and I felt like a burden on my family. Diabetes Destroyer gave me my life back. I used the 3 steps to reverse my diabetes, and my family can barely keep up with me. I'm eating my favorite foods, and I do the things I love. Thank you for saving my life." And Sarah from Rochester, New York, who said, "I didn't have the energy to keep up with my kids anymore. Just the thought of vacation or even a day on the town made me feel exhausted. Diabetes was stealing my life. I was scared my vision would start to go, or my feet would start to tingle, hurt, and then I'd lose them. I didn't want to be a blind amputee. I found the truth about diabetes, and it's changed everything. I reprogrammed my body to keep my blood sugar where it should be. Finally, I have the energy I need to live my life. And thanks to Diabetes Destroyer, I know my life is going to be long and happy." Now that you've seen how it worked for them, I want you to see how it works for you. So here's a risk-free way for you to try out the 3-step Diabetes Destroyer. I want you to download the system right now and start using it. If for some reason it doesn't work for you, even though it's worked for 38,317 people so far, then I'm offering you a guarantee. In fact, since I'm sending you the system through ClickBank, the nation's largest and most trusted information retailer, you get ClickBank's ironclad guarantee. If for any reason you're not satisfied with the 3-step Diabetes Destroyer, just request a refund within 60 days and I'll refund your money 100%. That means that you can test it out risk-free. If you're ready to make the smartest decision of your life, then click the Add to Cart button right now. I really want you to think for just a moment about your future and your family. What will happen if you don't make any changes? What will happen if you let your diabetes destroy your life? Every day, for the rest of your life, you'll have to go through the annoyance and pain of blood tests and insulin injections. You'll try medicine after medicine with no results except dangerous side effects like nausea, weight gain, and heart disease. Not to mention all the vacations, new cars, and other luxuries that you won't be able to afford because you're spending all your money on your diabetes medication. Until the day you die, you'll be a burden on your friends and family. But even that torture won't be enough to stop the slow decay of your body. Each day, you'll have less energy. Each month, your body will get worse and worse. How long until your foot won't stop tingling and then goes completely numb? How long until the doctor tells you that they have to cut it off? How many amputations will you go through before diabetes leads you to an early death? Now, I'm sorry if this scares you. Sometimes I feel like I have to be direct. After all, this was the direction my life was heading until I discovered how to destroy my diabetes. Listen, this doesn't have to happen to you. You can destroy your diabetes just like I did. You can start enjoying life again, eating your favorite foods whenever you want. You can live a long and happy life, having the energy you need to do the things you love with the people you love. You can be free. All it takes are these 3 diabetes-destroying steps, which I'm sending you in your copy of Diabetes Destroyer. Click the Add to Cart button below to start your new future today. Oh, in case you have questions, I've collected a few of the most common ones here to answer. Does Diabetes Destroyer really work? Yes. Like I said, over 38,317 people have already used it to reverse their diabetes. It jumpstarts your pancreas to start producing enough insulin again and retrains your body to absorb and use that insulin. Is it scientifically proven? Absolutely. The Diabetes Destroyer system is based on research at Newcastle University in England, Harvard University here in the U.S., and Jonathan's own osteopathic research. There have been countless studies all over the world showing that these principles can reverse your type 2 diabetes. How difficult is this program? The first step is the toughest, but like I said, if you can say no to donuts and pizza once in a while, you can handle this temporary meal plan. And it's obviously not too hard since almost 40,000 people have successfully used it. Plus, once you finish the first step, the next 2 are practically effortless. What if it doesn't work for me? Well, if for some reason it doesn't work for you, just let me know, and I'll refund your money 100%. Listen, I've shown you the proof that Diabetes Destroyer works. The only thing left for you is to try it for yourself. Click the Add to Cart button to start destroying your diabetes right now.